friends, welcome back. Could there be any difference in the way we think, behave, and feel when a mask is on our face? Stay tuned with me to find out. Evolutionary theories explains why we process the mental state of people around us by analyzing their facial expressions. There's clear survival value in noticing from a frown that someone is angry with us, or whether they are going to throw something at us, or whether our lovers are going to break up with us. Our brains even make decisions about how attractive another person's face is within around 13 thousandths of a second, processing so fast that it occurs below conscious awareness. How will protective face masks worn during a pandemic impact these fundamental psychological processes? A recent study entitled Face Perception Loves a Challenge, Less Information Sparks More Attraction found that hiding half the face significantly increased its attractiveness to observers. Does this explain why women always liked hair falling across their face or wore some kind of a scarf or veil partially concealing their face? Did you know that the authors Javed Sadar and Lauren Krawicki calculate that their effect is so mathematically strong that they can confidently declare that 50% less face produces 40% more attractiveness? However, this study, published in the journal Vision Research, did not conceal the face horizontally as a face mask would. Instead, the face was covered vertically on the left or right hand side. The general conclusion that less is more when it comes to viewing a face, leading to increased attraction, may still apply to wearing a face mask. This reinforces the less is more theory of facial attractiveness advocated by Sadar and Krawicki. The psychologists speculate that one possible reason why faces become more beautiful to the perceiver when they are half covered is that our brains are then forced to fill in the missing gaps. Maybe we tend to reflexively assume a much more desirable missing gap than is the reality. This may be because our neurology is forced to revert to ideal or more desirable features because this is a stronger feature of our unconscious. Is this why a veil is such a key part of the wedding costume? But at the heart of the psychology of the wedding veil, or any other celebration for that matter, are other key elements. Firstly, this is celebration, not a life and death predicament. The bride voluntarily chooses to wear a veil and is not ordered to, and it is symbolically important that the groom lifts the veil. If partial masking increases attractiveness because the brain fills in, then maybe the key issue becomes what the brain speculates the mask is hiding. What do you think? In a pandemic, the face mask looks like it might be concealing a dangerous infection. Filling in gaps in what you know about others, but doing so under background conditions where the brain projects threat onto the outside world, is now linked to serious mental illness. Diagnoses such as borderline personality disorder, paranoid schizophrenia, or severe autism involve deficits in processing other people's facial expressions. Paranoia has been linked to a tendency to make negative assumptions about relatively neutral facial expressions. A study conducted by researchers in Germany found that observers mostly relied on the eye and mouth regions when successfully recognizing an emotion. Furthermore, different modes are detected from contrasting parts of the face. So spotting sadness and fear relies on focusing on the eyes, whereas disgust and happiness are more reliably detected by concentrating on the mouth area. As the eyes and mouth turn out to be the most important parts of facial expressions for recognizing feelings, expressions could be grouped systematically into upper face and lower face expressions. It was found that people confuse anger with disgust as well as fear with. On the other hand, those suffering from social phobia or anxiety, one of the commonest fears, may welcome wearing face masks precisely because they would prefer to cover their emotional state from the outside world all the time. They suffer from the dread that others are noticing that they're blushing or anxious, making negative judgments about them as a result. Erythrophobia is a fear of blushing in public and is a surprisingly common and debilitating condition. A face mask will hide their blushes, so millions may be grateful for the sense of security that face mask might provide, and perhaps for the shy, greater anonymity may be a breath of fresh air. I personally found it unable to comprehend what the other person was saying under his or her face mask, as lip reading again was impossible under these conditions. But hey, who cares? Do wear your face mask for your safety and as we look more attractive with the face mask on. Please share your experiences with the face mask on under the comment section below. Thank you.